We are not afraid to entrust the people with unpleasant facts, foreign ideas, alien philosophies, and competitive values.
And now for something completely different.
For a nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market, it is a nation that is afraid of its people.
Completely different.
Scientists say space aliens are breeding with humans. Perhaps you've never seen any extraterrestrials. Yet according to recent polls, up to 6% of Americans claim to have been abducted by them. Extraterrestrials are claimed to transport their captives to their spaceships, lay them out on a table, and remove sperm from the men while impregnating the women. If you're familiar with UFO lore, you're aware that these breeding procedures could be explained in a variety of ways. One is that the aliens are unable to reproduce on their home world and have come to Earth to utilize humans as incubators for alien babies. The other theory is that aliens are creating hybrid beings to aid in their takeover of our planet. However, a professor at the University of Oxford believes the abductions are true. Young Hae-chi, a Korean professor at the university, claims to know what the aliens are planning. In a recent lecture he claims that they are constructing alien-human hybrids as a hedge against climate change. To back up his unconventional theory, she points out that the frequency of reported alien abductions has been increasing for decades. David Jacobs, a former Temple University historian who has produced numerous books on ufology and directs the International Center for Abduction Research, is the source of his claim. Jacobs has interviewed over 1,000 people who claim to have been abducted, allegedly employing hypnotic regression to recollect their extraterrestrial encounters. She accepts Jacobs' claims at face value and connects the rising number of abductees to rising greenhouse gas levels in the atmosphere. He doesn't suggest a causal relationship. The abduction experiment has nothing to do with global warming. Extraterrestrials are creating hybrids that can tolerate the harsher conditions of a hotter world. This proposal would eliminate the need for challenging climate agreements or elaborate geoengineering projects by creating a new model of Homo sapiens. It would also benefit the aliens, who are thought to be living among us, by maintaining the part of their DNA carried by temperature-tolerant hybrids. Of course, no matter how well suited to a warmer environment human-alien hybrids are, they don't address the root of the climate change problem. Even unimproved people can cope with higher temperatures. After all, they already live in humid areas such as the Congo, Amazonia, and downtown Tucson. But it's the planet's other inhabitants that pose a dilemma: crops and animals that will either relocate to the poles or vanish entirely. Furthermore, Chi's thesis is based on the fact that two factors have increased at the same time in recent decades: the number of recorded abductions and the percentage of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Of course, many other things have increased throughout this time, such as the cost of bacon and the number of television channels available. From a chance occurrence to an alien attempt to create a climate-resistant species, it's a significant leap. The aliens are virtually unrecognizable, according to Chi, which is why we don't see them. Although they may still possess at least 1/4 of alien genes, they have essentially indistinguishable body traits from humans. They dwell among us, but we are ignorant of their presence. Meanwhile, the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere continues to rise. It's unlikely that an extraterrestrial rebuild will make the situation less dangerous for humanity in the long run.
reality is merely an illusion. What remains is the raw, shocking, humiliating truth at the bottom.
And now for something completely different.
The truth is out there. Never stop searching.
Completely different.
Follow us on
Proceed to exit.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. If it's not the wrong news, it's just news.
Completely different.
Subscribe today because I like it raw.